Welcome back to the Charismatic Voice. I've been hearing great things about a band called Powerwolf. First of all, each of their members is personified as a wolf, which is cool. And apparently they're total nerds because they recently did a video game music collaboration with Iron Maiden, which excites my little nerd heart too, and I have to listen to it soon. But we're going to start this Powerwolf listening journey with one of their most well-known songs called Dancing with the Dead. Let's get to it. First impression in the first 30 seconds is they have really cool makeup. I like the way a lot of the makeup is just really defining different lines in the face. I guess it's wolfish, but I also get the sense of a vampire as well. And this whole setup, this house is gorgeous. The beautiful woman kind of coming in, this setup feels almost Beauty and the Beast-ish. It's really, really cool. Plus the music is very, very energizing. It instantly, it made me feel like very excited to listen to more. So back to the beginning and let's keep going. Very gothic in that intro.
Long ago in a time of twilight, 7 sins, 7 hearts on strife, lost away in a storm of rivals, stay safe at night, come home alive. Years ago in a dome at midnight, innocent and immaculate, fold her hands on a holy altar, a masquerade, on her fate, and on her way to hell betrayed her cries, and she went dancing.
Wow, his voice is very powerful. I guess that makes sense. They're called Powerwolf, but it's very powerful. It has a consistent grit in the sound at the same time, which makes it feel to me more wolfy. If I think about a snarling wolf, I think about there being some distortion in that sound. And I think that's why it makes it feel more wolfy to me. But just the continuous line of power throughout is very impressive. I want to go back and listen to that again.
7 hearts on strife.
Oh, no, back to...
Long ago in a time of twilight, 7 sins, 7 hearts on strife, lost away in a storm of rivals, stay safe at night, come home alive. Years ago in a dome at midnight, innocent and immaculate, fold her hands on a holy altar, a masquerade, on her fate, and on...
That top note that he goes up to there, he does a really, really good shift. It's an area of the voice that can be a bit fussy, and he does a really great shift there. It would be subtle to most people. It just sounds good, right? But my ears say, okay, perfect. He narrowed it rather than spreading it wide, created really nice focus and power with it, and wasn't risking cracking in his technique, which was really smart. I bet that's going to be pretty amazing later if I get some more highs like that. He also has got really great diction at the same time as having fantastic line. I think it's really the ability that he has to have so much power continually emitted through the line that is most impressive to me so far. Okay, just back a little bit. Man, that makeup is good.
Night, innocent and immaculate, fold her hands on a holy altar, a masquerade.
is our chorus. And it's catchy. It's fun. It's sometimes the metal is just like really hard the whole time and feels maybe not as catchy at times. This feels really catchy to me. It has an upbeat nature about it that is fun. It makes me want to rock out. I want to go back to it.
Away to hell betrayed her cries, and she went dancing with the dead. Lost the Lord and his spirit to sanctus raving, dancing with the dead. Fell in love with the timber of twilight, lost their evil powers. Long ago.
I also like the way they extended that last phrase to be a much longer phrase. It makes it intriguing to me as a listener. The first couple of phrases were shorter. They felt like something I could easily hum along to. And then they took the phrase and they lengthened it and made it go around a corner, essentially. So it became very interesting at the same time. Ooh, okay, let's keep going.
On a tail of moonlight, painted lines of the pentagram, holy words all along forgotten. The spell is cast, the dread is done. Hail a go to the night surrender, by the glow of the morning star. No way back from the night, remember. All merciless and sinister, and on the way back, hope forsake the skies. Then she went dancing.
The tale in here is fascinating. The storyline and this idea of her going dancing with the dead. And, I'm kind of intrigued, like what else happened that night that she was dancing with the dead? Oh, really, really cool. He's able to continue a lot of power in his lowers, which I'm extremely appreciative of. Often people, when they sing high, they naturally have more volume, more power. It's inherent to how voices work. Usually as you get towards the top of a register, of a vocal register, the voice increases volume. So it can often be very difficult to sing a high note in a full register without flipping over to the next one, essentially, without just sort of blasting it. And then as you go lower, often the voice gets quieter as you go for low notes. This is why often you'll see basses in an a cappella group. They'll have their mic really close to their mouth so that they can get more volume out of those super low notes. Super high notes, people tend to have their mics much further away. This helps to sort of balance the volume between a wider range of sounds. When he goes down low, he's able to continually emit quite a bit of sound. It almost feels like it gets a baritone sort of filling out in the sound. It's really, really quite well done, especially when I think about the way that he went up to his top and was able to narrow in there. So there was a little squealo essentially happening. Quite good. Okay, let's go back a little bit more.
Glow of the morning star, no way back from the night, remember. All merciless and sinister,
Right, that top is great.
way back, hope forsake.
And there's that lower volume.
Then she went dancing with the dead. Lost the Lord and his spirit to sanctus raving, dancing
Whoa.
with the dead. Fell in love with the timber of twilight, lost their evil powers. Dancing with the dead. Lost the Lord and his spirit to sanctus raving, dancing with the dead. Fell in love with the timber of twilight, lost their evil powers.
This storyline is really, really cool in the video. I love having that in combination with the words. Sometimes I like just having live performances so I can see exactly what the person is doing during that performance. When you have a music video like this, it's usually just lip syncing because we're not right against our microphones for that take, so it can be produced in the end. It's not always the case, but most of the time it is. And so with this music video, we get this amazing storyline essentially that's going on of this woman who's dancing with the dead, who maybe doesn't even know she's dancing with the dead and has fallen in love with him, it seems. And then you have all of these creatures that are starting to show their true nature, and she's getting pretty freaked out. Very, very clearly here. the whole vibe of the song is kind of fun at the same time. So it's interesting to have that contrast and think about, okay, who is this song's point of view being sung from? Because clearly it's not hers. This would be a little more terrified at this point. It's very, very, very interesting. I appreciate those of you who recommended this music video in particular, because I feel like it gives me a lot of extra appreciation for how they wanted to compose it. I want to go back to this. I totally dig the way they brought the guitar solo in. It feels just epic. Additionally, there's some really fantastic synths in the background that have a good video game feel to me. And I absolutely can see how Powerwolf would fit into some awesome video games today. Makes me extra excited for that video game music release. Okay, back a little bit. Oh, just a little more. This entrance of the guitar is so good. It's like, yeah, starts off on a high note. Great harmony there too.
Of the secret rites, lost our soul to the darkened fire. We burn alive for all the time. We all are dancing.
Oh. A lot of times people gain more grit as they go higher, and some people even use that a little bit of false fold action. Sometimes people will even use that to help stabilize the tone. I haven't read papers as to if that's exactly what's happening, by the way. I've just heard people talk about it. So I'm interested and intrigued by the way I hear more grit in his lower, and it actually got cleaner as he went higher here. I'm going to go back again to this break between. Also, who is the kid? I don't know yet. Right, that's quite a bit of distortion down there. That is so interesting. The way he has so much more grit in the lower there, and then has chosen to have this powerful belt that has more cleanliness to the sound. I like it. I think it's very effective. It's done well. I think it's a cool choice. Clearly has availability as to how much grit he would like to have in the sound. Lost our soul to the darkened fire. We burn alive for all the time. We all are dancing with the dead. Lost our hearts to the spiritual sanctus praying. Dancing with the dead. Fell in love with the temporal skylight. I just keep seeing her look so worried in this situation, and I'm thinking that these guys look like they're pretty good dancers. They've got some really good choreography going on, and she's very, very concerned about it. Yes, it's a skeleton, but he can dance well, so it should be fun, right? I get the worries from most people, but I would have fun. Beautiful choreography. It's that synth right in there that I feel like is so much fun. Video game-ish. It feels retro to me. This one. It almost feels a little chiptune-y. Ooh, that was a fun ending. One more time. I like it. Major kudos to Karsten, the lead singer, for his ability to deliver power throughout. Often when you're doing a recording session like this, you sing these lines over and over, and it can be a bit tiring on the voice. Often that shows up in the lows losing power, but I never once heard his lows sound weak at all. It was really on point the entire time. And I like the feeling of an upbeatness that goes with this rather dark topic at the same time. It definitely feels like it could fit into a video game. So I'm looking forward to listening to that Iron Maiden Powerwolf video game music collaboration. If you're a big fan of Iron Maiden as well, I have a playlist over here where I've done a bunch of analysis on Iron Maiden, and I hope to see you in another video soon. Thank you.